Hello everyone, this is Catherine A.G., aka Nerdgirl, here with another video doing my makeup, and it is Friday, so it's Film Friday. And I'm going to be talking about Avengers Endgame, because it's been out for way long enough now, for everyone who wants to see it to see it. If not, then you probably don't care about spoilers and such. I guess I will say there are going to be spoilers for Avengers Endgame, so if you haven't seen it, still want to see it, want to be surprised, don't watch this video. Okay, anyways, so now that's out of the way. I thought the film definitely delivered on its epicness and bigness. I think it was a good ending movie to the whole Avengers saga that started with Iron Man back in 2008. Which, my friend told me at the end of it, if you wait after the credits, there's no after credit scene, but you just hear clang, clang, clang. And whenever I watched it, I noticed it too. It's the sound of Iron Man making the arc reactor in the cave. You know, that's what started it all. I guess I'll talk about one of the biggest whoa moments, was when Tony Stark actually died. But what was more sad was at his funeral, Happy Hogan was like, what do you want to, what do you want to eat or something to, Tony's daughter? And she's like, cheeseburgers. And it's so funny because that was the first food that Iron Man, or Tony Stark, wanted when he was released. And Iron Man, he ate a Burger King cheeseburger. I know it's kind of funny because it's like a corporate tie-in, but still, it made me cry. It was sad. The way they did the Hulk was like I've seen before. It's more like She-Hulk, because she does that a lot. She's able to control her Hulk side a lot better. But so I didn't really find it that bothersome. I found it kind of interesting. I thought the time travel was actually well done and very interesting. It was kind of like, I don't think many people have seen movies that use that kind of time travel that much, but I think it was similar in the movie Primer, which came out a long time ago. But what's interesting enough is my theater teacher in, I think, like 8th grade, her brother was the second lead in that movie. The first lead was the director and stuff, but anyway, so I think it had enough fictional elements to make it interesting, like Tony inventing the stopwatch thing and stuff like that, for it to be interesting. But the time travel was not hard for me to understand because I love time travel anyways. But some of it did get ridiculous though. Like I don't know, like it was kind of weird seeing Captain America go back and like live a full life and die old, because I don't know, it just seemed like out of character for him. But then again, he himself says they wants to get some of that life that Tony was always talking about. So maybe he took the opportunity to be kind of selfish and kind of do what he wanted to do, which is kind of against the character, but because he's so beloved of a character, I didn't even care. I was like, I just want good things to happen for him. So, but I kept on wondering. I was like, he must have remembered just to go back to that specific place, that specific time. I was like, who took him up there? He's like 100-some years old. He's like elderly, and how did you know he was about to die? And I don't know. It's just kind of convoluted movie logic, but still. I loved the part where Tony talks to his dad, Howard Stark. I love that part. I love moments like that. Like, in Back to the Future 2, whenever Doc Brown talks to himself, and, trying to think of another moment that's similar like that, but I don't know. I haven't really seen anything done like that before in film, and it was very interesting, I think. I love both of them, both Robert Downey Jr. and Dominic Cooper, so I enjoyed lots of the time travel, like back to the Avengers movie and stuff like that, even though that was a complete waste of time. They could have just cut that out, because Loki ends up taking the Tesseract anyway, so it was kind of pointless, but it was still really cool to see. And I'm glad Black Widow died. I was sick of her. I don't know. I just never liked her. I don't know. I'm glad Hawkeye lived. Because he was really good in this movie. He was really awesome. I also thought Ant-Man was really surprisingly crucial to the plot and very, very funny. There wasn't much of the people who had passed away, honestly. Not much Doctor Strange, not much Spider-Man. But they came back at the end, obviously, and although I never got to see Captain Marvel, I don't really think I needed to, because I'm just not a big fan of Captain Marvel, and just I don't think Brie Larson's that good of an actress, to be honest. And she's kind of up her own ass as a celebrity, so I don't know. I could have done without her and be just fine, honestly. Lots of people are saying she's used just as Deus Ex Machina, and it is true, because I guess Tony and Nebula wouldn't have been safe if it wasn't for her, so that's all she serves the purpose for. I really liked Nebula. I thought her character was so interesting, because even in the end, you don't know where she stands at all. I like that kind of ambiguity about the character. It's cool to see Gamora come back. And hopefully the next, I was about to say, the next Guardians of the Galaxy movie will be awesome, because Thor will be in it too, so that's amazing to me. But I am hoping though that, I don't know if they're going to be called the New Avengers or because that is a thing in comics. But this wave of Avengers, I hope they make Thor a female, like in the comics, like taking on the mantle of Thor. While there could still be Thor with the Guardians, but someone like Thor that has powers to Thor, but is female. And I really hope they introduce She-Hulk, because I love She-Hulk. I'm interested to see where they go from here, to be honest. They are so on top. Like, I'm sad to say, but the only place they can go is down. Like, and some of the things that aren't completely Marvel, like, say Venom, didn't do that good, I don't think, because it was kind of tied in, but not really. It's kind of its own thing, and just, I never liked Venom anyway, so, I'm excited to see the next Spider-Man movie. Excuse me. And, if they're going to do Mysterio with this movie, then I hope they do, like, the only other, like, I think the only other member of the Sinister Six they haven't done is Craven. So I want them to do Craven too. That would be amazing. To say the least. But, so I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the whole TV show. I'm just excited in general for what Marvel has next. At the Disney parks, I'm excited for what they have coming up. That they've been rumored to be building for like years and years now. So hopefully I can go to Florida and visit the park sometime. And get to experience all that coolness. They're supposedly going to have like a recreation of Stark Expo. That's going to be amazing. Excuse me. Yeah, I say I'm like, I don't suck Marvel's dick, and that, the Avengers movies I really didn't care for. The first one was like kind of forgettable to me. I hated the second one, Age of Ultron. And then, what's the one for it's called? I can't remember what it's called now. That one was better, and then I liked Endgame a lot. I like most of the solo outings. Thor 2 was like forgettable though. I hate how they made Jane damsel in distress. Iron Man 2 was really, really horrible to me. I've only seen it like twice maybe. Iron Man 3 I've only seen once, but I remember liking it better than Iron Man 2. Excuse me. Is that like, I love the Guardians movies, both of them. Thor Ragnarok was amazing. I loved that one so much. I didn't see Captain Marvel. I love the Ant-Man movies. I love the first one more than the second one, but Ant-Man the Wasp. But they're both really good movies. I love the Spider-Man movies. Obviously, I love Spider-Man. He's my favorite Marvel character. So yeah, I love Tom Holland's portrayal of Spider-Man. I love him as Spider-Man. He's just amazing. He's like the best Spider-Man that there's been so far. I just hope he doesn't go through some weird puberty stage where he like suddenly looks all manly because they're not recast him. So, yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else I have to say really about Avengers Endgame. I would definitely advise seeing it in theaters because it's amazing and you want to see it on the big screen. If you haven't seen it yet, then you probably won't end up seeing it until it's available to rent. But if you wait for it to be able to rent, watch it then definitely because it is amazing. You kind of have to have a knowledge of the film history going into it, but like if you hadn't watched those movies anyway by this time, then either you're really young or just don't care. If you're introducing really young kids to the series, that is really cool too. And I would start with Iron Man. So, yeah, I love that the movies are like PG-13 enough. Like they're good for kids and they feel cool because they'll like, oh, I got to watch a PG-13 movie, but it's Avengers is good for kids, and it teaches them to think. I think the end game will teach them to think a lot more about quantum realities and theoretical physics, which I've always been a fan of. So I think that is really good for kids to think scientifically. Um, Anyways, that's all I really have to say about Avengers Endgame. Can't really think of anything else to say right now. But please like and leave a comment on this video if you've seen the movie. What was your favorite part? Who are your favorite characters? Mine is Bruce Banner. Obviously, I love the Hulk. And I love Spider-Man too, but I love the Hulk too. I love the Hulk and Spider-Man. So leave who do you fan over? Who's your favorite? And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I try and upload videos daily unless I'm very, very sick. And once I get to 1,000 subscribers, then I can resume live streaming again. You'll be notified when I make videos. And I can make longer videos. And it'll be better for everyone. So, thank y'all for watching my videos. And have a great day.